All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. How is everybody? Wasn't expecting to talk to you on a Tuesday night, but I did say if something great or crazy or unusual happened, we would probably pop in with one, and here we are. Okay, so you may have gotten a message from me the other day when the company, Friday afternoon, when they announced a promotion. And a couple things I want to go over with you on how to market it, because we're up against the clock. It's not all month. It's only to September 15th. And it's also limited to the first 100 people that get it. Although when I hear that, I generally think that's a flexible number. But because it involves free hotel rooms, the 15th is probably a deadline, a legitimate deadline because of what's going on. But I'm gonna use a slide in a second, but I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Labor Day and took advantage of the good weather, in some cases really hot weather, but mostly the good weather. And I know April and I, we had a great break and getting off to a fast start with the new month. What do you got? 3 enrolled already? April, I think, yeah, she's on a roll. Enrolling is really funny. It always comes in flurries, and you always try your best at the end of the month to get it all closed up at the end of the month. But the truth of it is, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. And when it does, when you get one, you generally end up getting 3 or 4. That's just typically how it works. And that's because of the energy and stuff. But I'm going to keep tonight short. I'm going to go right to the slides. So let me share my screen with you. And if you have questions, I'll stay on, but out of respect to your time and this being short notice, I want to try and keep it no more than 15 minutes and preferably 10 or 12. So, okay. So if you didn't get the text, and I'm not sure if, some of my Canadian friends got it or not, but if you didn't get or read it or see it in the email or however the company distributed it, I know that Skylar had done a video of it on Facebook. From September 1st, which was Friday, until September 15th, there's a special promotion. Now, I want you to understand, I'm going to explain how to sell this, and then I'll ask April to chime in if she's got any additional ideas. But I want you to understand something. This is the very best promotion the company has ever done in the almost 6 years that we're here. I've never seen anything like this. Now, here's probably what happened. They have hotel rooms that are being paid for, that have to be paid for, that are available, that we didn't fill. That's probably what happened, okay? So what that has done is created a scenario for a new person getting involved in the business to experience what I'm going to share with you. So any one of us that enrolls a new consultant, okay? So this is for the new consultant, folks. Any one of us that enrolls a new consultant on a business pack, that's the $9.99 pack. That's the picture that's on the screen. That's where you get all the products, okay? You get the shareable coupon codes. Obviously, you get your website, back office, app. You get a free virtual training, okay? So anybody that does that, I want you to understand what's going to happen, and you are hearing this right, okay? The new consultant for the $9.99 receives their $1,535 worth of products, okay? And that's the list on the screen, okay? That's the value of the products. They also will get a free registration to Global, which right now is $199, so I rounded that off to $200, okay? They also get 3 free nights at the Marriott at Global in San Antonio. That's going for $250 a night. So that's $750 value. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Come in Thursday morning, go home Sunday morning. It's those 3 nights. Now, do the math, folks. They spend $999. They get back $950 in free hotel and registration. So what does that mean? That's a net result that for $49, they're getting $1,535 worth of products, give or take a few dollars one way or the other. You heard that right. Okay, I want you, they get to go to Global, okay, for free. And the net of it is they still have 1,535, okay, in products. They can use the products, they can sample the products, they can retail or wholesale, they can do anything they want with the products. I've never seen anything like this. Our old company never did anything like this. And I'm assuming they have a block of hotels and there's a couple hundred rooms that they had to pay for to get the block that we have not yet filled up. So they're running a promotion like this. I don't know the exact, I don't really care, okay, what the reason is. This is a chance for you and I to get people to San Antonio for free. All they got to do is either fly in or drive in, and the hotel and the registration's free. Okay, there'll be a few dollars spent, obviously, on food on their part, but isn't that amazing? I mean, honestly, that is amazing. Okay. Now, besides that, I'm going to change the subject because I'll open this up to questions afterwards, but let me just give you the next thing here. Okay, our collagen launch, okay, this month. And I want to tell that, you know, our Canadian friends, you're welcome to, you know, to do this. Okay, you're welcome to participate in this. And I will text out this invite after we're done with the Zoom tonight, okay, for you to use. And then I have one that just has a blank number too. I'll send both of them out. But one has the Zoom ID number, which is the same number we use here. The other one says, message me for the ID number if you want to talk to them first, okay? So share this with your teammates. Invite, okay? It's time. The summer is over. No matter where you live, Labor Day is officially the end of the summer. I joke that our summer never ends in Florida, and that may be true. But for the rest of the world, okay, summer's over. Kids are back in school. Kids are back in college. People got their last trips in. Okay, it's time to go to work. Okay, it's time to get busy. And new guests are the key. This is a phenomenal way to build your business. Now, last month in August, the one we did the middle of last month, I don't remember the date, 19, 20, 21, whatever we did, we had a high of 65 attendees on that, okay? And a lot of people get involved as consultants and customers, okay? So let's set a goal, all of us, okay, and our teammates, to get at least 75 on the 18th. Let's up it by at least 10. And then the one we do in October, when we all get back from Global, we'll set a goal for 100. Okay, everyone's going to be so jacked up and wired and pumped, and you know they'll be calling everybody. So, but I want you calling everybody now because it's time. Okay, it's summer is over, no matter how you slice it, and these launches that we keep to 30 minutes, they have proven consistently to be one of the most effective, time-efficient ways to build your LifeVantage business. I mean, think about it. You don't have to do anything other than get them on. You're not dragging them out to a meeting at a hotel. You're not dragging them to someone's house. You're just making sure they log in and get logged in 5 minutes before we start so they don't miss the best part, which is April talking about Protandim and collagen. Okay, so you don't want them to miss that. Okay, and by the way, we just found out April is speaking at Global too, so you can give her a hand later. But April is part of a panel at Global, as Dr. Catalina Grija is also speaking at Global. So congratulations. But like I said, the summer's over. It's time to get busy and build a business and take advantage of, number one, you know, the promo that the company has put together and the collagen launch. And then I just want to remind you, on the 13th of this month in Orlando, for any of you that have contacts in the Central Florida area, from Tampa to up to Ocala, the Villages, over to Daytona Beach, you know, down to Stewart, and anywhere in the middle of Florida, the 13th, Wednesday the 13th, we have Erica Dale. She is phenomenal. She is the third speaker. We missed out on Brandon Cunningham because he was on the West Coast and it was the hurricane. So, you know, we canceled that one. But Erica's here next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow. And then April and I close it out for the last week before we all head to Global, which is 14 days later. So that's the 27th. So the 13th and 27th of September, Erica Dale is the speaker, and then April and I are the speaker for the last one. So let me unshare, stop sharing. Okay, we're back. I said I want to make it quick. We're at 11 minutes, but we do have time for questions. So if something about the Orlando meetings, if something about the launch on the 18th, or something about the promo, let's stick to those three things. Ask, okay? Because if it's on your mind, it's on other people's minds. But like I said, that promo is for you and I to get out there and get someone to San Antonio knowing that it's going to net out even and they're going to end up with $1,500 worth of product. Okay. It's got to be a brand new person. And obviously they have to attend, but you get in a hotel room, if it happens to be a really close friend that you can get involved in the business, and for some strange reason you weren't going to Global, I'm hoping everyone on the screen is going to Global, okay? But if for some strange reason you weren't, well, you sponsor a friend who gets the pack, and we've been told they'll work with us with registration tickets, so we can work on that, but you can stay in the free room with the person you sponsor. You guys can share a room. So there's a lot of different ways to look at this, but it's the best promotion I've ever seen. So April, you want to add? You got anything to add to that?
Yeah, we've thrown it out there twice. Actually, Kenneth threw it out this afternoon, and we were on a Zoom, and I had that scenario with our person too. It's going to be your posture. If you believe that they can afford the $9.99, that they can buy it, it's all about your posture. If you feel uncomfortable throwing it out there, it's never going to happen. So make sure you're mentally prepared to throw it out there before you throw it out there, and then it will happen. None of those people, and I know one is really strapped for cash, but they didn't blink an eye at it, and it was really based on posture. And Kenneth did a great job. I was watching that today with, just a young lady that's working, and you might have prejudged and said, well, maybe she can't afford it because she's looking at an opportunity to make money, but she didn't blink an eye. So.
Any questions, anybody? And please ask it, because if you're thinking it, so somebody else. Was it pretty clear how it works? So we are looking at, what is today, the 5th. So we got 10 days. So you can't sit on this, because like I said, even if the 100 is not filled, okay, and I don't know if it's getting filled or not, but even if it's not, you got to figure the deadline of the 15th is going to be about it, because they're going to have to settle up with the hotel, okay, one way or the other. That has to get rectified. So we weren't dealing. We have a Airbnb, and I know the rest of our team have hotel rooms down there. So if there's any last second person, this is the time to throw it out there. And April hit the nail on the head. Posture is everything. This is the deal of the century. And you got to go out and there's so many things that you could say to someone right now. I don't know if any own stock. Hopefully you all do, but it's gone nuts. Went from $3 to $8 in about a month, and we have a chunk of it. My dad has a chunk of it. Okay. There's so many things that you can throw in there about what you're excited about. But the most important thing is you're going, and they should be there with you. They need to see what you already have seen. They need to see it. Okay. So we can't wait to see you all down there. And hopefully, I know most of our team is going to be there, but hopefully we'll get to meet some of you Canadians. Actually, April and I are going out to dinner with Fred and Shirley tomorrow night. I know they're headed down to Orlando. I don't know if they're doing Maxwell or Higdon. They're attending one of the conferences here in Orlando, and they wanted to meet for dinner, so we're going to see them tomorrow night. So look forward to that. But anything else? Everybody good? Right? You know how to reach us, but this one, if you're ever going to work with some urgency, this is the package that you want to sell. Global's the place you want to be, and we don't have another Global for 18 months. You know, now there will be something in the spring, March or April, like we did New Orleans. They kind of hinted it might be Nashville. I'm praying it's Nashville. April and I have been all over the world, but we had never been to New Orleans, and we got that one. And we have never been to Nashville, and we can't wait to go there. So we are really hoping it is Nashville. Okay, we would love to go there. And actually, didn't you say our son was just there for a bachelor party or something? He just jumping up and down like a maniac. So, but anyway, this is a good 10 days to dig in, folks. It really is. Summer's over. People's mindset has changed, and you got the best deal to offer anybody. And I'll promise you, we're going to have fun down there. Okay. We're going to have fun. So let's do it. All right. Otherwise, we'll be back Sunday night. You can text, call, whatever it is, if you have any questions, but we didn't want to leave this unsaid until Sunday night. And then you only got like 5 days, to work with. So we wanted to get together, but it's 15 minutes. So I kept my promise. Reach out if you need anything. Okay. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. And I'll get this posted too in the group in case